Hello students, the grade 10 physics class, chapter 12, electricity. In last video class we have seen the resistors in series combination and parallel combination. Am I right? Yes. In this session we are going to solve some numericals which is based on resistors in series and parallel combination. Yes. Because we have discussed theoretically we have discussed about resistors in series combination and parallel combination. Okay, yes. In this session we are going to prove mathematically, numerically the concept of resistors in series combination as well as the parallel combination. Is it clear, students? Yes. Because electricity lesson is very important lesson. Actually this lesson is basic for 12th standard electricity lesson. Is it clear? Yes. So please try to understand the concept clearly what I am telling here. Okay students? Yes. So in order to start the numericals we must recall very important things what we have seen in resistors in series combination and parallel combination. Isn't it? Yes. So in series combination which is constant? In series combination current remains constant. What about the voltage, sir? Voltage gets distributed. And total resistance? The total resistance in series combination which is equal to sum of individual resistances. That's all. Which means R which is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3 and so on. Isn't it? Yes. So in series combination current remains same, voltage gets distributed and total resistance which is equal to sum of all the resistors are connected in series. That's all. Okay. Yes. Next come to parallel combination. In parallel combination which is remains constant. Yes. In parallel combination voltage remains constant but current gets distributed. Okay, current gets distributed. Isn't it? Yes. Then what is total resistance, sir? Total resistance. The reciprocal of total resistance of number of resistances are connected in parallel which is equal to reciprocal of sum of individual resistances. Okay, for example 1 by Rp which means resistors in parallel which is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3 and so on, which is based on number of resistors are connected in parallel. Okay, yes. So in parallel circuit the current gets distributed and voltage remains same, then the total resistance which is equal to 1 by Rp which means resistors in parallel. Okay, yes. Total resistance 1 by Rp which is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3 and so on, that is based on the number of resistors are connected in parallel combination. Is it clear, students? Yes. That's all about the concept for both resistors in series as well as parallel. Okay, yes. So now we are going to implement this concept, this all concept by numerically. That's all. Okay, please students give more importance for electricity lesson numericals. Is it clear? Because it's a very important lesson and so many concepts are there. Okay, so practice more and more, then you can get good mark. Definitely you will be succeed. Okay, yes. So let's get started. So let's start with first numerical. Okay, yes, I'll rub that because I don't have space. I'll rub this title. So look at the first numerical. Please note these are all numericals in your classwork note. Okay, yes. First numerical. In the circuit diagram, it's a given below. Find total resistance and second one total current and third one the potential difference PD, which means potential difference. Okay, I have written short form, potential difference across resistor R1, across resistor R1. Is it clear? Yes, I'll draw this circuit diagram. You look at here. So what is this combination, sir? You tell me. What is this combination? Either series or parallel. This is resistor R1, resistor R2 and resistor R3. The 6 volt potential difference we apply. Then for first resistor value is 7.2 ohm and second resistor 8 ohm and third resistor 12 ohm. Third resistor value is 12 ohm, isn't it? Yes. So current flows from positive terminal to negative terminal of the battery. Yes. Look at here, students. Look at here. The first numerical, which is based on the resistors in series combination and parallel combination, that is, in the circuit diagrams given below, find total resistance R and total current I, then the potential difference across R1. Where is R1? R1 is here, R2 is there, and R3 is here. Okay, so this is a circuit. This is a circuit, isn't it? Yes. So R1 value is 7.2 ohm, R2 resistor value is 8 ohm, R3 resistor value is 12 ohm. So these all resistors are connected across the two terminals of battery. That battery potential difference value is 6 volt. How much? 6 volt. Is it clear? So this is a diagram, the circuit diagram. Okay, yes. First we need to calculate what value? Total resistance value. So in order to start, actually what is this diagram? What is this circuit? What is this combination of resistors? Either series circuit or parallel, you tell me. Either series or parallel. Look at here. Series circuit also is there, parallel circuit also is there. Am I right? So this is mixed combination of resistances. What is that? Mixed combination of resistances. Okay, look at here. In last video class we have seen resistors in series combination and parallel combination numericals separately we have discussed, but in this session we are going to discuss the mixed combination. What is that? Mixed combination. So in a single circuit, in a single electric circuit, there will be series circuit as well as a parallel circuit. So in this manner, so most of the questions will come. Is it clear? That is the reason why I am giving more and more practice for you. Okay, students? Yes, look at here. So this is a mixed combination of resistances. What is that? Mixed combination of resistances. Why, sir? Look at here, because series circuit also is there as well as parallel combination also is there. That is the reason why it is a mixed combination of resistances. Is that clear? Yes. Sir, so how can we make this type of numerical, sir? How can we make? Because series circuit also is there, parallel circuit also is there. How can we make this, sir? Two circuits are combined in single numerical, sir. How can we make this, sir? We can make easily. Okay, we can make easily. The question looks like very hard, but it's very easy. Just simple mathematical calculations are there. For example, the addition, division, multiplication, then subtraction, then LCM. That's all. Very easy. Okay, yes. Look at here. First, what we need to calculate? We need to calculate first one, that is total resistance value. What is the total resistance value? Is it clear, students? Yes. Look at here. I'll write there. First one, what is that? Total resistance. Total resistance, or we need to calculate. We need to calculate, isn't it? Yes. Look at here. Actually, we have three resistors: resistor 1, resistor 2, and resistor 3. Is that clear? Yes. Resistor 1 actually is in series combination, but the resistor 2 and resistor 3 both are in parallel. Am I right? Both are in parallel. Sir, how can we convert this parallel into series, sir? How can we convert this parallel into series? Listen, look at here. First, you draw this two parallel combination of circuit, which means a resistor like this. Okay, yes. Look at here, this is resistor 2 and this is resistor 3. The resistor 2 value is how much? 8 ohm and resistor 3 value is, yes, 12 ohm. 12 ohm, yes. Look at here. If we, note this point, if we find the total resistance for this two resistor, we can convert this parallel into series. Am I right? We can convert this parallel into series, which means if we find this total resistance for this both, we can get the total resistance for this both. Then if we add this resistor 1 and new resistor, we can get the total resistance of this circuit. Okay, now I'm going to convert this parallel circuit into series circuit. Okay, I'm going to make this two resistors value into only one resistor value. So how it is possible, sir? That is possible. That is possible. You look at here. So already we know here the two resistors are in parallel. What is the total resistance? What is the total resistance value in parallel circuit? In parallel circuit, that is 1 by Rp, which is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. Am I right? Because we have just two resistors. So that is the reason I have written up to 2. Okay, yes. So we need to calculate total resistance for these two resistors only. You don't involve the first one, let it be. Okay, yes, look at here. Now what is the R1 value here? Okay, so R1 value, so you change R2 or into R3, no problem at all. R2 and R3. Okay, yes. So what is R2 value? Yes, sir, 1 by 8. 1 by 8 plus R3 value is 12, so 1 by 12. Now take LCM. Now you take the LCM. So multiply the denominator. What will have? 10 into 8, 80, and 2 into 8, 16. So 80 plus 16, 96. 96. And make a cross multiplication. 12 plus 8. 12. So 1 into 12, 12. And 1 into 8, 8. So 12 plus 8. And what is the value? 12 plus 8, 20 divided by 96. 20 divided by 96. You further divide, use second table. Yes, 10 here, 48. Am I right? 48. Again use second table, 5, and this one it will be 24. 24. Okay, yes. Look at here. So 1 by Rp. 1 by Rp, which is equal to, what is the value? 5 by 24. 5 by 24. Then what is Rp value, sir? The Rp value will be 24 by 5. 24 divided by 5. Okay, so you further divide 24 divided by 5. 4, 5, 20, remaining 4. Put one dot, add one 0. And 8 into 5. 8 into 5, 40, remaining 0. So what is the value, sir? 4.8. So Rp value, which is equal to 4.8 ohm. 4.8 ohm. Is it clear? Yes. Look at here. We have converted, note this point, very important point. We have converted these two resistors are connected in parallel into only one resistor, that is equal to 4.8 ohm. How much? 4.8 ohm. Okay, yes. So this combination value how much? 4.8 ohm. So we have converted these two resistors connected in parallel, that value is 4.8 ohm. How much? 4.8 ohm. Is that clear, students? It's very easy. Okay, yes. You just pause the video and note on this all concept in your classroom note, because I'm going to rub this. I don't have space to make further. Okay, yes, I'll rub that. There is no way. I'll rub this. Okay, look at here. We have converted these two resistors are connected in parallel into only one resistor, only one single resistor value. That resistor value is 4.8 ohm. How much? 4.8 ohm. Is it clear? Yes. I'll rub this. because the board is very small board. I cannot go ahead further. Okay students, yes, look at here. Now I am going to modify this diagram. This is the main diagram. Here we have converted this two resistors are connected in parallel into single circuit. So I am going to modify this circuit again. Okay, yes, look at here. So this is R1. Yes, this is R1. Then we have converted, this point, very important point, we have converted this setup into only one single resistor. That single resistor value is how much? Yes, 4.8 ohm. Just now we have calculated 4.8 ohm. Consider that is RP. Consider that is not RP. Yes, so let it be R, just R. No problem at all. No, not R, because already R is there. Oh, just consider this R2. For modified diagram, R2 is, that is R2 value is 4.8 ohm. Okay, yes. Then R1 value how much, sir? 7.2 ohm, sir. 7.2 ohm. Yes. Connect these two resistors combination along with the two terminals of the battery, isn't it? Yes. Plus minus. That's all. That's all we have modified that. Yes, this is battery voltage 6 volt. 6 volt. That's all. Look at here. This is the main circuit diagram. Here two resistors are connected in parallel. We have converted this parallel circuit, parallel combination into series combination. That series combination value is 4.8 ohm. We have converted that. This is a new diagram. This is a modified diagram. Okay, yes. So we got new resistance value R2 here in modified diagram, that is 4.8 ohm. How much? 4.8 ohm. Is that clear, students? Yes, very easy. Now you find out the resistance value, sir. Now you find out the resistance value. Look at here. Here the two resistors are connected in series combination. Am I right? Two resistors are connected in series combination. So whenever the resistors are connected in series combination, what will be the total resistance? The total resistance value will be the sum of all the individual resistances. That's all. The sum of all the individual resistances. That's all. Which means the total resistance R, which is equal to R1 plus R2, because we have just two resistors, isn't it? Yes. So what is R1 value, sir? R1 value is 7.2 ohm. 7.2 ohm plus R2 value, sir? R2 value 4.8 ohm. 4.8 ohm. So what is the value, sir? So 7.2 plus 4.8, which is equal to how much? 12 ohm. If you have doubt, you make it 7.2 and 4.8. So 8 plus 2, 10, 0, remaining 1. How much? 8. 8 plus 4, 12. So which is equal to total resistance R is equal to 12 ohm. Total resistance, not this point, total resistance R equal to how much value? 12 ohm. 12 ohm, that's all. This is how we need to make numericals. Okay, I'll write here the R value is 12 ohm. Because the board is very small board, I need to rub this board frequently. That is the reason why I have mentioned the total resistance value there, isn't it? That's all, students. So this is how we need to make that. Okay, so this is the original diagram. In original diagram, the two resistors are connected in parallel. So we have converted this parallel combination into series combination. So the total resistance value is 4.8. So this is a modified diagram. So in this diagram, the two resistors are connected in series. So you just add this all values connected in series, then we can get the total resistance value. That value is equal to 12 ohm. That's all. Is there any difficulties? Nothing is there. Very simple. Okay, nothing is there, isn't it? Yes. That's all, students. Okay. Yes. So you note this. You note this one. Is it clear? Yes. So we have calculated, sir. So we have calculated this total resistance value, sir. Next, what we need to calculate? Second one, what we need to calculate? Total current, sir. How much amount of current which is flowing through this circuit? That is second one. That is second. Okay, I will make there. Current. Second one, total current. What is that? Total current I. See, already we know in series combination, okay, because we have converted the series combination, you consider this one. In series combination, the same amount of current which is flowing through the all resistors. Am I right? In series combinations, whatever the resistors are connected, same amount of current which is flowing through all the resistors connected in series, isn't it? Yes. So what is the formula to calculate the current value? Yes, according Ohm's law, V equal to IR. So I which is equal to V by R. I which is equal to V by R. Yes. So what is the V value, sir? Total potential difference in the circuit, that is 6 volt. That is 6 volt divided by resistance value, total resistance value, only total resistance. The total resistance is equal to 12 ohm. Am I right? Yes. Here 12 ohm. Put 12 ohm. So we can get 1 by 2. We can get 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 is equal to how much? Yes, 0.5 ampere. Because voltage divided by ohm, that is equal to ampere. So listen here. So the current value is 0.5 ampere. Just 0.5 ampere. Is it clear, students? It's a very easy one. Don't get confused. Okay, yes. So total resistance value 12 ohm and total current value 0.5 ampere. So I'll make here 0.5 ampere. Okay, that's all. Isn't it? Yes, because that is V. V means the total voltage. The total voltage 6 volt. Am I right? Then R, that is total resistance. So the total resistance value is 12. So 6 by 12 is equal to 1 by 2. 1 by 2 value is 0.5 ampere. That's all. Okay. Yes. So third one, what is that? Third one, that is potential difference. What is the potential difference across R1? Where is R1? R1 is here. In modified diagram, R1 is here. Am I right? R1 is there. So already we know in series combination, because we have converted this diagram into this one modified diagram. So two resistors are connected in series. So in series, which gets distributed? That is obviously, that is potential difference gets distributed. So here across the resistor there will be some amount of potential difference, as well as across the resistor 2 R2 there will be some amount of potential difference. So now we are going to find out what is the potential difference across this R1. What is that? Across this R1. Isn't it? So that is a question. So now we are going to calculate that. Yes. So connect this voltmeter here, because voltmeter is a device which is used to measure the potential difference. Potential difference where the voltage to be calculated. Okay. Yes. See here. Look at here. Connect the voltmeters across the resistor R1. Okay. So now what will be the value, sir? What will be the value, sir? That is question. Okay. I'll rub that side because I don't have space. Listen here. So third one, potential difference. Potential difference across the resistor R1. Across the resistor R1, isn't it? Yes, look at here. So in series combination, potential difference get distributed. So there will be some amount of potential difference. Consider this is V1. Consider this is V1. Okay, and there will be some amount of potential, that is V2, that is no need, because the question is only the potential difference across the R1, so just we need this one, isn't it? Yes. So what about the current, sir? Here in series combination, the same amount of current which is flowing, the same amount of current which is flowing through the both resistors, isn't it? Yes. So then what is the resistance value, sir? Resistance, that is 7.2 ohm. Yes. So according Ohm's law, V equal to IR. V equal to IR. Yes. But we have two potential difference. Here the total potential difference get distributed. So we have two potential difference across the two resistors. So just modify the formula. So V1 that is equal to IR1. V1 that is equal to IR1, because we need this value only. So potential difference across the resistor R1, that is V1, and current same, that is I. So let it be I. Then resistor, this is R1. So that is the reason that is the reason that is R1. Okay, yes. So we need to calculate potential difference. So what is the current value, sir? Total current value, that is 0.5 ampere. Am I right? 0.5 ampere into R1 value, sir. How much, sir? 7.2. R1 value, that is 7.2. 7.2. Isn't it? 7.2 ohm. Am I right or wrong? 7.2. You further multiple both 72 into 5. Yes, that is equal to V1, which is equal to 3.6 volt, students. That's all. V1, which is equal to 3.6 volt. 3.6 volt. So this 6 volt gets distributed. So across the resistor R1, how much amount of potential difference is there? 6 volt, and remaining so out of 6 volt, 3.6 volt should be there, and remaining voltage that will be there. That will be there, isn't it? Because in series combination voltage get distributed. That is the reason why across the resistor R1 the voltage value will be 3.6 volt. This is a one type of numerical. Okay, you please don't get panic because of this type of numerical. It's a very easy one. The way is how you are understanding the concept. Okay, so that's all. So please note this numerical in your classwork note. Just pause the video and note this whole concept. Okay, students? Yes. Please try to take the notes simultaneously. Okay, because I don't have space. I don't have time. Okay, to elaborate that. Okay. So this is one type of numerical. Next, we'll move on another type of numericals. Okay, second numerical, listen here. Second numerical, in the circuit diagram, the given below five resistors of 10 ohm, 20 ohm, sorry, not a 20 ohm, so 40 ohm, 30 ohm, 20 ohm and 60 ohm. 60 ohm are connected as shown in figure. As shown in to a 12 volt battery. As shown to a 12 volt battery. Okay, I'll make this circuit. Look at here. Is a question. So looks like very hard, am I right? Yes, it's not a hard, very easy. Consider this is a 10 ohm resistor and this is 40 ohm resistor, and first one 30 ohm and second 20 ohm and last one that is 60 ohm. 60 ohm, isn't it? Yes. The current flowing path. It's a 12 volt battery. These are all resistors combination connected along with the 12 volt battery. Calculate first one total resistance and second one that is total current current. So this is a question, students. This is a question. Okay, look at here. So in the circuit diagrams are given below 5 resistors of 10 ohm, 40 ohm, 30 ohm, 20 ohm and 60 ohm are connected as shown into a 12 volt battery. 12 volt battery. So from the circuit calculate the total resistance and total current value. Total current value. Am I right? Yes, look at here. Here the resistor, first resistor, second resistor, third, fourth, five resistors are connected in some different way. Okay, yes. Now we need to calculate the total resistance value. What is the total resistance value? Okay, yes, look at here. You first take this part. Look at here. First you take this part. Is that clear? Yes. First we need to calculate the total resistance value, but here the 2 resistors are connected in parallel here, whereas the 3 resistors are connected parallel here. Okay, look at here. Yes, here the 2 resistors end connected in a single point, this point. Here also another end connected single point. Am I right? Here also the 3 resistors, one end connected at a single point here, another end connected at a single point here. So we can say this combination is in parallel. Am I right? This combination is in parallel. So how can we calculate the total resistance in parallel, sir? In parallel combinations, sir? That is question. That is question. Is it clear, students? Yes. First you take this part only. First you take the 2 resistors are connected in parallel. This combination only. You leave that one. After some time we will see that. Okay. First you take this one. Yes. I will draw the diagram. First we are going to calculate the total resistance. What is that? Total resistance, R value, isn't it? Yes. So first you take this one, this two combination of resistors. Yes, this one. First one value how much, sir? The 10 ohm, sir. First one value 10 ohm, sorry. Second one value 40 ohm. 40 ohm. Yes. First I'm going to convert these 2 resistors are connected parallel into series. Right? Is that parallel into series? Isn't it? Yes. Look at here. Here both resistors are parallel to each other. This one parallel to that one parallel to this one. Okay, now I'm going to convert this parallel into series combination. Yes. So in parallel combination, how can we find out? How can we calculate the total resistance values? The total resistance, not this point. Total resistance, which is equal to, which means reciprocal of total resistance Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. That is a formula. That is the formula, isn't it? Yes. So here what is R1 value? Consider this one R1 and that one R2. Yes, 1 by 10 plus 1 by 40. You take LCM, multiply the denominator both. So that is 400 and make a cross multiplication, 40 plus 10. 40 plus 10. Okay, yes, what will be the value, sir? 50 divided by 400. How much? 50 divided by 400. So this 0, 0 cancel and use fifth table. 1 into 5, sorry, 1 into 5, 5. Then remaining here, sorry, here 8 into 5, 40. Yes, here 8. So 1 by Rp, I'll write remaining here. 1 by Rp, which is equal to 1 by 8. So what is a Rp? With that is equal to 8 ohm. That is equal to 8 ohm. So this combination resistor value will be equal to 8 ohm. How much? 8 ohm. Okay, so we have converted this parallel combination into series combination, which means we have converted this 2 resistors value into single resistance value. That resistance value is 8 ohm. How much? 8 ohm. Is it clear? That resistor value is 8 ohm. Is it clear, students? So very easy. Don't get confusion. Okay. Yes. So this one 8 ohm I'll make here. This one value is 8 ohm because I need to rub that. Okay. Yes. So this 2 resistors equivalent value, resistor value is 8 ohm. Okay, we have converted this 2 resistor parallel combination into single resistor series combination. Single resistor series combination, isn't it? Yes. Look at here, I'll rub that. So next you leave this one because we have calculated that. You leave that one, that is equal to 8 ohm. Now come to this one, this setup. 3 resistors are connected in parallel. Yes, like this. Three resistors are connected in parallel. Okay, yes. First resistor value is 30 ohm, second one 20 ohm, third one 60 ohm, students. That's a 60 ohm. Now you calculate the equivalent resistor for the 3 resistors are connected in parallel. 3 resistors are connected in parallel, isn't it? Yes. So what is the total resistance value to calculate the resistance value in parallel? That is 1 by Rp, which is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3, because we have 3 resistors are here. Okay, now consider this 1 by Rp1, because already we have seen there is Rp, this one Rp and this one Rp1. Okay, yes, this one Rp1. So what is R1 value? So consider this one R2, this one R2, then this one R3. Okay, yes, 1 by 30 plus R2 value 20. So 1 by 20 plus R3 value 60. 1 by 60. 1 by 60. Isn't it? Yes. Here 3 fractions are there. 3 fractions are there. Okay, yes, sir. I am going to take first 2. First of all, first 2, and after that I am going to add with third one. Isn't it? Yes. Look at here. First I am going to take this first one, 1 by 30 plus 1 by 20 only. I am going to leave this 1 by 60, because after this solution I am going to add with 1 by 60. Okay, students, yes. First you consider 2 fractions. What will be the value? You multiply the denominator, take LCM. Okay, multiply the denominator. What will happen? 3 into 2, 6. 6, so remove 2 zeros, so 60. Sorry, 600, which is equal to 600. And make a cross multiplication. So 20 plus 30. Okay, and third fraction, let it be. Let it be. Okay, yes. And what will be the value, sir? Here 20 plus 50, which is equal to, 20 plus 30, which is equal to 50 divided by 600 plus 1 by 60. 1 by 60, isn't it? Yes. So 0, 0 cancel. What is that? Yes. 0, 0 cancel. Remaining term I will write here. So what is the value? So which is equal to 1 by Rp1, which is equal to 5 by 60 plus 1 by 60. Am I right or wrong? Yes, 5 by 60 plus 1 by 60. Isn't it? Yes. What will be the value, sir? What will here the denominator both are same. Our denominator both are same, so let it be, take common one, 60. Take common one, 60, isn't it? Yes. And add the add the numerators. So 5 plus 1, 6. So what will the value? 1, 10. So 1 by Rp1, which is equal to 1 by 10. So Rp1 value will be 10 ohm. What is that? 10 ohm. Is it clear? So very, very easy. Just a arithmetic calculation, that's all. Just arithmetic calculation. The addition, multiplication, division and LCM, that's all. Very easy. Okay, yes. So look at here. So we have found the equivalent resistance for this setup, that is equal to 10 ohm. That is equal to 10 ohm, which means we have converted this parallel combination into a single resistor value. Single resistor value, that is equal to 10 ohm. That is equal to 10 ohm. As that of first one. As that of first one, we have converted this setup into single one. That value is 10 ohm. That's all, students. Very easy one. Very, very easy one. Okay. Yes. I'll drop that. You just pause the video and copy these all things. Okay. Yes. Listen here. Now you modify this diagram, modify this circuit diagram, sir, because we have found this equivalent resistor for this two combination. This combination equivalent resistance is 8 ohm and this combination equivalent resistance value is 10 ohm. Isn't it? Yes, you just modify the diagram also, because we have converted this parallel combination into single resistance value, as well as this combination also we have converted into single resistance value. Am I right? Yes, you just modify the diagram. So the diagram will be like this: resistor and again another one resistor. The two resistors are connected across the two terminals of the battery, supplied by the voltage 12 volt. That's a 12 volt. So this one is equal to 8 ohm and this one is equal to 10 ohm. That's all. So very easy, very simple. Katham. We have modified this main circuit diagram into this modified diagram, this new diagram. Is it clear? Because this combination total resistance value, that is 8 ohm, this combination total resistance value, that is these two resistors in series. Am I right? Yes. So we have converted this parallel combination into single combination which are connected in series. That's all. That's all, students. Very easy one. Okay. Now easily find out the total resistance value. So here the two resistors are connected in series. So whenever the resistors are connected in series, you just add this all resistors value. That's all. Am I right? So the total resistance R, which is equal to R1 plus R2, because we have just two resistors. So what is R1 value, sir? That is 8 ohm. What is R2 value, sir? That is a 10 ohm. So 8 plus 10, which is equal to 18 ohm. So total resistance in this circuit, that is 80 ohm. That's in this manner we need to make numericals. Okay, yes. Here the total resistance value, how much? This two combination value, which is equal to just 80 ohm. But the individual resistance value, look at that. 60 ohm is there, 30 ohm is there, 20 ohm is there, 40 ohm is there. So many different kinds of resistors are there. But the total combination, the total setup equivalent resistance is just 18 ohm. Just 18 ohm. Is that clear? That's all. Okay, students, yes. So what is the total resistance value, sir? Total resistance value R is equal to 18 ohm. 18 ohm. Isn't it? Yes. So I'll rub that because I need to make another one. Yes. Yes, we have found the total resistance in the circuit. Next, we need to calculate which one? That is total current, sir. Second one, total current. So second one, total current I we need to calculate. So which formula we can take, sir? Which formula we can take? Sorry, I rubbed that file. Sorry for that. So the equivalent circuit diagram, this is plus minus, potential difference 12 volt, and this is 8 ohm, and this is a 10 ohm. Consider, so this is R1 and this is R2. That is for our convenience, we have make like that. Okay, students, yes, listen here. Now what is the current value? What is the current value in the circuit? So we need to calculate that, isn't it? So here two resistors are connected in a series. So in series, the current remains same. So whatever the resistors are connected in series, the same amount of current which is flowing through the all resistors, isn't it? Yes. So according Ohm's law, so V equal to IR. So I which is equal to V by R. I which is equal to V by R, isn't it? Yes. So what is the V value, sir? The total resistance value, that is 12 volt. V value how much? Yes. V value 12 volt and R value 18 volt, students. R value 18 volt, isn't it? Yes. So substitute this value. So I which is equal to V value how much? 12 divided by 18. So 12 volt divided by 18 ohm. You further divide both, so we can get 12, 18. Smallest number, put one dot, add one 0. Then what will be the values are here? Yes, 18 into 18 into 6. Yes. Look at here. 6 into 18, 108. How much? 108. And remaining how many values will be there? 16, sir. how much? 16. Again add 1 0. Okay, so that's enough. So I value will be 0.6 ampere. That's enough. The I value will be 0.6 ampere. So this is one type of numerical, students. Okay, so this is how we need to make. This is how we need to make. Is that clear? So very easy. Don't get confused. That's all. So look at here. We have modified this main diagram into this one. Okay, here in the circuit the total resistance value is 80 ohm. Total resistance value how much? 80 ohm. And the total current value how much? That is 0.6 ampere. How much? 0.6 ampere. That's all. Very easy. Is there any difficulties? No. Okay, yes. So let's move on another one question. Yes, I'll drop that. Just pause the video and copy this all things. Okay, students, yes, move on third numerical. Yes, listen here, the third numerical. So in the circuit diagram shown below, find, which means calculate, find first one total resistance, and second one, that is current shown by the ammeter A. Okay, students, listen here. I'll draw the diagram. So ammeter is connected in series because ammeter has less resistivity. So battery is here. Battery potential difference value is 4 volt. Here the resistor, one is 5 ohm and this, 2 resistors are there. Yes, this is 5 ohm and this is a 3 ohm and this is a 2 ohm. 2 ohm. Yes, that's all, students. Listen here. So this is a question. The question is, what is that? So in the circuit diagrams shown in below, find the total resistance R value and the current shown by the ammeter value. Is that clear? Yes. Here what is circuit, sir? Whether it is parallel circuit or series circuit, sir? Parallel circuit, series circuit. Look at here. Here 2 resistors are connected in series, as well as the 2 resistors are parallel to that one. Okay, consider this is, I'm going to give name. This is R1 and this is R2 and this is R3. This is for our convenient. That is for our convenient, isn't it? Yes. Here the 2 resistors R2 and R3 both are series. But the 2 resistors R2 and R3 both are parallel to R1. So either it is series circuit or parallel circuit. So we cannot say that. It's not a series circuit and it's not a parallel circuit. It's a mixed combination of resistances. Okay, then how can you make that, sir? Look at here. Here the 2 resistors are connected. 2 resistors are connected in series. Am I right? The R2 and R3 both are connected in series. So whenever the resistors are connected in series, you just add this R value. Then that is equal to total resistance value. Am I? That is equal to total resistance value. Okay, yes. Look at here. I am going to take this diagram only. First, I am going to find out total resistance. What is that? Yes, total resistance value. Total resistance R, isn't it? Yes. So take this diagram only, the resistors combination only. Yes, this is a combination. This is a combination. Okay, yes. The R1 value is 5 ohm, and R2 3 ohm. This is R2, and this is R3, and R3 is 2 ohm. 2 ohm, isn't it? Yes. Look at here. Here the two resistors are connected in series. This one series to that one, and that one series to this one. So here R2 and R3 both are series. So you just add this value. So we can get only one single resistance value. Am I right? Yes. Look at here. So add this value. R2 plus R3 is equal to how much? So R is equal to R2 plus R3, which is equal to how much? R2 value 3 ohm plus R3 value 2 ohm. So R value will be, what is that? Yes, 5 ohm. R value will be 5 ohm. Isn't it? Yes, R value will be 5 ohm. Is that clear, students? So very easy. Okay, so name, give another names because main total resistance is R. Here the R1, R2. So you give the another one name. So R dash. That is for our convenient. We can take that. We can choose that. No problem at all. Okay, yes. So this is R dash. Okay, because already R is there in total resistance. R1, R2, and R3 also is there. So give new name, that is R dash. No problem at all. It's not a big matter. It's a very simple, common. Okay. So R dash is equal to 5 ohm. So we have converted these two resistors connected in series in only one resistor. That is equal to 5 ohm. That is equal to 5 ohm. That's all. Yes. Now you again modify the diagram. Look at here. I am going to modify this diagram again. Yes, this is, consider this is R1 5 ohm, this is R dash, that is also 5 ohm, that is also 5 ohm. Yes, is there any doubt? Is there any doubt? No doubt at all. Look at here. Here the resistors R2 and R3 both are parallel to each other. Sorry, series to each other. Both are parallel, series, both are connected in series. So in series, the total resistance value is equal to sum of all the resistors are connected in series. So here two resistors are connected in series. You just add this two resistors value. We can get only one value. That value is 5 ohm. So I have modified this two resistors into only one resistor. That is R dash. That is 5 ohm. That's all. That's all. Very easy. Okay, students. Yes. So look at here. Now the two resistors R1 and R dash both are parallel to each other. Alright, both are parallel to each other. So we have modified from this diagram into that diagram. Here in new diagram, the two resistors are parallel to each other. Now what is the total resistance value? What is the total resistance value? That is good. That is first question. That is first question. Is it clear, students? Yes, very easy. Okay, yes. So what is the total resistance value, sir? Here, whenever the total resistors are connected in parallel, the total resistance value is equal to 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3 and so on. That is based on the resistors connected in parallel. Isn't it? Yes. Now you find out this value. So 1 by Rp, which means total resistance are connected in parallel, which is equal to 1 by R2 because we have just two resistors. Isn't it? Yes. So R1 value, here we have taken R dash, no problem at all. You take R dash, no problem. Just modify the formula, no problem at all. Yes. So 1 by R1 value is 1 by 5 plus R dash value, that is also 5. So 1 by 5. So what is the value? So 1 by 5 plus 1 by 5 is equal to, so denominator both are same. So take common, that will be 5 and add the numerator. So 1 plus 1, that is equal to 2. So 1 by Rp which is equal to, what is that? 2 by 5. So Rp which is equal to 5 by 2, that value will be, what is that? 5 divided by 2, 2 into 2, 4 and remaining 1 dot 0, 5, 10 which is equal remaining 0. So here the new resistance Rp value, I'll write here, the Rp which means total resistance value, that is equal to 2.5 ohm. 2.5 ohm, that's all, students, a very easy one. A very easy one. Here the total resistance value, which is equal to 2.5 ohm. That's all. That's all. Here, 3 resistors are connected. The 3 resistors equivalent resistor value is 2.5 ohm. That's all. How much? 2.5 ohm. Is it clear, students? Yes. First one completed. Second one, current shown by the ammeter. How much amount the current will measure by this ammeter? That is question, sir. Okay. Yes. Listen here. I'll rub that. You draw these all diagrams. Okay, students. Next one, what is that? The total current, sir. Total current. Am I right? Yes. How much amount of current which is flowing through this circuit? That is I value. What is that? I value. Isn't it? Yes. Look at here. Now you modify this diagram. Already we modified. You just implement that. We have converted this setup of the combination of resistors into single resistor. That single resistor value is 2.5 ohm. 2.5 ohm. Yes, that's all, students. Yes, ammeter is here, a plus minus, then voltage. Voltage applied by this battery. That is 4 volt. That is 4 volt. That is a modified diagram. The R value 2.5 ohm. Yes, according Ohm's law, V equal to IR. So what is the V value, sir? V, that is equal to 4 volt. R, which is equal to, what is that? 2.5 ohm. Then I value we need to calculate. Let it be. Yes. So according to Ohm's law, V equal to IR. So I, which is equal to V by R. So V value how much, sir? V value 4 volt divided by R value 2.5 ohm. So both term multiple with 10, we can get whole number. So 40 divided by 25. You further divide 40 with 25. So 125, 25, remaining 15. Put one dot, add 1 0, and remaining 6 into 25. That is equal to 150. That's all. So total current value how much? Total current I, that is equal to 1.6 ampere. 1.6 ampere, because voltage divided by ohm, that is equal to ampere, isn't it? Yes, that's a very easy one. Okay, yes, 1.6 is equal to 1.6 ampere. Very easy, katam. Okay, very easy. Okay, so this is one type of numerical. Okay, yes, let's move on another one, isn't it? Yes, I'll rub this. Here the ammeter will show the reading of 1.6 ampere current. That's all. Okay, students, yes. Let's move on. Fourth numerical. I think it's the fourth one. Am I right? Yes, the fourth one. Look at here. Let's move on. Fourth one. Yes, look at here. Find the total resistance of the parallel circuit. This is the fourth one. Find the total resistance of a parallel circuit. The question is, find the total resistance of the parallel circuit. I'll draw the diagram, the circuit diagram. You look at here. This is one type of numerical. After school reopen, we will make lots of numerical in different manner. Okay. Maybe this coming 16 school will be reopened. You wait for that. I'm also waiting for that. Okay, so this is a circuit. Here 2 points, the point A and point B. So this is R1, this is R1, R2, R3, R4, which means resistor number. First one is a 10 ohm, second one resistor is 20 ohm, and third one 30 ohm, and fourth one 40 ohm. 40 ohm. Yes, that's all, students. Listen here. Listen. So this is a circuit diagram. This is a circuit diagram. From the circuit diagram, find the total resistance value. That's all. Total, you just find out total resistance value. Here the 4 resistors are connected. R1, R2, R3, R4. The R1 resistor value 10 ohm, R2 20 ohm, R3 30 ohm, and R4 40 ohm. R4 40 ohm. These all resistors are connected across the 2 terminals of the battery, supplied by 24 volt. 24 volt. Is it clear? That's all. So now you find out the total resistance value. So in order to solve that, you tell me this connection either series circuit or parallel circuit. You tell me. I'll give 5 seconds. This circuit is either series circuit or parallel circuit. Yes, that is parallel circuit. Look at here, the title itself reveals the answer. That is a parallel circuit. So how it is possible to parallel circuit, sir? Because look at here, this is one resistor, this is one, that is one, and that is another one. So this one end of the all resistor. Am I right? This is one end of the all the resistor. This one end of the all the resistors are connected in a single point here, point A. Am I right? And this is another one end of the all resistors. Another end of the resistor 1, resistor 2, resistor 3, and resistor 4. These all resistor one end connected at the same point B. Am I right? These 2 points are connected across the 2 terminals of the battery. So this is what circuit? Yes, that is a parallel circuit. That is parallel circuit, isn't it? Yes. So what is a total resistance formula in parallel circuits, sir? What is the total resistance value formula? Yes. So in parallel circuit, the total resistance value 1 by Rp, which is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3 plus 1 by R4 and so on. But we have just 4 resistors. That is the reason why I have written up to 4 resistor R4. Isn't it? Yes. So 1 by Rp, that is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3 plus 1 by R4. That's all. Very easy one. Okay. Yes. So now you write the all values. So R1 value how much, sir? R2 value, R3 value, and R4 value. R1 how much, sir? 10. R2 20. R3 30 and R4 40. That's all. Now substitute these all values in this formula. That's all. Okay. Yes. So the total resistance 1 by Rp, which is equal to, what is that? R1 value how much? 10. So 1 by 10 plus 1 by 20, that is R2, then 1 by 30, that is R3, 1 by 40, that is R4. That's all, students. Okay, yes. Look at here, the 4 fractions are there. Okay, 4 fractions are there. 1, 2, 3, 4. First, you take first 2 fraction in one set and other 2 fractions in another one set. Yes, I am also going to make like that. Okay, yes. First I am going to make the first 2 is one set, another 2 is the second set. Okay, yes. Make a LCM. Okay, make a LCM for first 2 set as well as second 2 sets. Okay, second set. Okay, yes. First 2, 1 by 10 plus 1 by 20. So first you multiply the 2 denominators. What will be there? 10 into 20 is equal to 200. Am I right? Which is equal to 200. And make a cross multiplication. So 1 into 20, 20 plus 1 into 10, 10. That's very easy. And come to the second 2 fractions. Second, which means the remaining 2 fractions here. Yes. Here, for second second set of two fractions, you multiply the denominator. Am I right? Yes. So 3 into 3 into 4, that is 12. 12 and remain 20, that is equal to 1200. 1200, yes. And make a cross multiplications, 1 into 40, 40 plus 1 into 30, 30. That's all, students, very easy one. Okay, yes. And again simplify that, 30, 20 plus 10, that is equal to 30 and divided by 200 plus 40 plus 30, 70 divided by 1200. 1200, isn't it? Yes. So 0, 0 cancel here, here also 0, 0 cancel. So remaining we can get 3 by 20 plus 7 by 120. 7 by 120. Again you take LCM here. Again you take LCM, no problem. Isn't here? Yes. So 20 into 120, what will be there? So 2 into 12, 24 and 2 zeros, 1200, which is equal to 1200. So 20 into 120 is equal to 1200. And make a cross multiplication, what will be there? Make a cross multiplication. Yes. So make a cross multiplication, what will be there? 12, 120 into 30, remaining 0, 6, 3, 360. 360 plus, okay, 3 into 120, that is equal to 360 plus 7 into 20, what will be there? Yes, 140. 140. That's all. Very simple. Okay, yes. You further simplify that. How much? 500. 500, am I right? Yes, that's right. And remaining, and denominator 2400. 2400, isn't it? Yes. So look at here, 0, 0 cancel, 0, 0 cancel. So remain right there. Listen here. So 1 by RP, which is equal to 5 by 24. 5 by 24, just 5 by 24. Isn't it? Yes, look at here. Yes. So 1 by RP, that is equal to 5 by 24. So RP value will be 24 by 5. Just inverse, reciprocal, that's all. So 24 divided by 5 is equal to how much? Sorry, 5, not a 4, 5. What will be there? Yes, 4 into 5 is equal to 20 and remaining 4, put one dot, add 1 0. And 8 into 5 is equal to 40, that's all. So equivalent resistance value will be the RP, which means the total resistance value will be 4.8 ohm, that's all. 4.8 ohm, that's all, very easy one. See, already we know. So when number of resistors are connected in parallel, the total resistance value always will be lesser than the smallest individual resistors connected in parallel. Am I right? Yes. Here in this combination, which is smallest resistor value? 10 is the resistance, smallest resistance value. Am I right? 10 is the smallest resistance value. So here the total resistance value is smaller than the individual least resistance value. So look at the 4.8 only. In this combination, least resistance value is 10. So here the total resistance value is lesser than the smallest individual resistance value connected in parallel circuit. So this is proved. That concept is proved here. Am I right? That's a very easy one. So the total resistance value, that is equal to how much? Total resistance value, that is equal to 4.8 ohm, students. That's all, students. Very easy one. Is it clear or not? Very simple. Very, very, very simple mathematical calculations are there. Nothing is there. Is there any difficulties? No. No difficulties are there. Okay, it's a very, very easy one. Very simple. Okay, very simple. So I think this session getting over. Remaining numericals we will see after completion of this lesson, the chapter 12 electricity lesson. Is it clear, students? Yes. I hope you are studying going very well. So we are waiting for this next week, which means November 16, because the government announced from November 16 the school will be reopened. So I am also waiting for that, like you. So after school reopening, so we will do lots of numerical, because in 10th standard physics, most of the questions will come from only the numerical part. Only the numerical part. So if you understand the concept, the theoretical concepts very well, the numericals are very easy. That should be in only a fingertip, isn't it? Yes. So give more importance for theory as well as the numericals. Okay students, yes, this class getting over. In next session we will discuss so many things. Okay, thank you.